Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, it's going to be, I guess, vlog type. I'm just going to kind of show you how I drink my coffee. And since I've been doing keto lifestyle lately, I just want to show you how I drink my coffee, what I put in my coffee, and kind of show you what I eat for lunch, dinner, breakfast. Breakfast is usually / lunch because I don't really do 3 meals a day. It's usually just 2. So I just want to kind of bring you along on that and just kind of give you some ideas in case you're wondering, get some ideas on keto. And if not, you have your own way, then that's fine. I just thought I'd bring you along and show you. But anyway, so let's go ahead and jump right in on how I make my coffee. So the first thing is I've been loving these fall blend by Starbucks, and this is it right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and start with this. And I usually use about 1/3 cup of, this has been my favorite. It's a Ripple barista style. It's a plant-based milk. And it's got 120 calories per 8 ounces, but I only use like 1/3 of a cup. I just can't drink a full cup of this. So I usually just measure it out. And I put it in a separate cup just to kind of whip it up. And then I use Nutpods pumpkin, well, this especially because it's pumpkin spice, and who doesn't love pumpkin spice right now? So, and I use 2 tablespoons, and this is, and I think I brought this up in my monthly favorites. Pretty good. 10 calories per tablespoon. So I'm gonna use 2. And with this, I just kind of eyeball it. Okay, there we go. It's probably a little bit more, but. And I use my frother. And I really like it frothy. And I'm not sure if you can really see it here. I'll show you here. Just kind of froth that up. And in my coffee, you can see here, for electrolytes, because, you know, fasting, you can fasting and keto, you tend to urinate quite a bit, especially if you're doing high carnivore, lots of meat, you tend to urinate quite a bit, so you want to keep up with your electrolytes. So I just kind of do 2 turns of Himalayan salt. And not only, I know people might think this is gross, but it actually gives that, you know, if you have like caramel lattes and things like that, I mean, to me, it tastes pretty good. And then I do pumpkin spice in the coffee here. I just do like, you know, 1 dash here. And then I use 2 stevia packets. I don't know, it says here 1 packet is 2 teaspoons. So I don't know, I need 2. So put that in there. And then one thing that I forgot to bring out, so let me get that here, is good fats. So what I do is get 1 teaspoon of the virgin coconut oil, organics, unrefined, expeller pressed virgin coconut oil, and ghee. And I get 1 teaspoon of each. and I put that directly in the hot coffee here, so it'll kind of melt right in there. And I know this is like a lot of ingredients, but it actually goes by pretty quick when I'm not doing a video on it. So yeah, it's pretty quick. So, and I froth this up. And when you froth it up, it actually goes by, excuse me, it's early. It melts in and froths up pretty quickly, even on its own, if you can see that. And that's not even with the milk itself. And this is it here, if you can see it. Here we go. So I'm just gonna froth that up a little bit more, pour that in, and then give that a good, there we go. And that is it. If you can see that. And this is it. And it is just so delicious. So basically you have your fats, your electrolytes, and all of this is, I believe it's not even that many calories, and I'll list it down below here, but and this will keep me through. Right now it is 9 o'clock. It'll keep me through till probably the next maybe 2.5 hours or so until lunch. And for lunch, I'll show you what I have for lunch, but it is just satisfying. I'm sorry, I want to show you up close the ingredients in case you're interested. I'll just show you up close here so you can see what I'm talking about here. I don't know, this camera cut off on me, I'm so sorry. So I was showing you the Nutpods, the Himalayan Salt, the pumpkin spice, and the barista milk. And I was telling you how this does not affect my stomach, considering I have IBS issues. So yeah, and you can get a coffee like this at like Starbucks, costs like $6. I've done it in the past. I mean, it's up to you, but if you can make your own healthy keto type coffee at home, you can't go wrong. All right, I'll see you soon. Okay guys, it is 11:40. So this is about the time I usually get prepared and start making my breakfast slash lunch, first meal of the day for me. And it usually consists of 3 eggs, bacon grease, and some cheese. So I'm gonna start preparing that. And yeah, so usually after I have my coffee, and you know, I showed how I made that, it's got, you know, the butter. And so the butter is what makes me stay, I guess, satiated for a while. And that's why I'm not so hungry, and that keeps me full for a while. Excuse me, I'm gonna turn down my TV here. It keeps me full for a while, and included with that is the intermittent fasting that I do, which is usually 16 hours, sometimes 18 depending, but usually my intermittent fasting I do from like 5 p.m. the previous evening to 9 a.m. And that's usually the way I like to do it, just because I want that morning coffee. So yeah, that's why I like to do it so early. Sometimes I can go from 6 or 7 p.m. and, you know, till 10 or 11 the next morning. But usually if I'm going 11 or noon, breaking my fast, 11 in the morning or noon, I'm gonna have my coffee with 50 calories or less. So it's going to be a fast. I'm sorry, I'm still going to be fasting, but it's what they call a dirty fast, which is 50 calories or less. The clean fast is when you have no calories at all, basically no insulin response. So clean fast is black coffee, tea, no sugar. There's basically no form of sugar, no form of stevia, sugar-free, nothing at all whatsoever. So that is a clean fast. So I normally have my clean fast if I do it early in the morning. Like I said, when I stop my previous meal, like at 5 p.m. in the evening, the previous evening, and because I have to have my coffee. It's just so hard for me to not have that coffee. So I'm either gonna do it clean or dirty, but I'm still going to have my coffee. I'm sorry, I just cannot not have it. So anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of going through here. I need to do something. I forgot what I was doing. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and start preparing that and bring you along here. Okay, so let me go ahead and get everything prepared. All right, so, okay. Okay, so what I do here is I get my 3 eggs. Oh, sorry, so loud. I get my 3 eggs, which that's what's left here. And I just, scramble them up, and I'm not the best egg cracker in the world. And so I'm going to go ahead and get this started here. And I usually get about, half a tablespoon. And I have my bacon grease here from Saturday. And I get about maybe half a tablespoon. Put that in there. And I just get my eggs scrambled up. I like using the Mexican style blend cheese. I just put like just a handful, not a palmful, just a handful, and just put it in my cheese. Did you catch that? In my eggs. Okay. Okay, so now that my bacon grease, if you can see that, is nice and melted. Okay, get that then I'll put a little bit of pepper on them. And that's it here. And that is how I make my breakfast/lunch eggs. First meal of the day. All right, guys, I am back and I'm going to show you for dinner. Anytime I cook something or make something in the crock pot, I usually do it, you know, 4 hours in advance. So if I'm eating something for lunch, I'll make it that morning around 8 or so. If it's for dinner, I'll make it, you know, around lunchtime for dinner. So in the next clip, I'm gonna be showing you some chicken thighs that I made. I get these thighs from, I'll show you here, from Costco. And I love their thighs. Well, any chicken thighs, but these are from Costco. And that day I made them, I believe I had them for dinner in this clip. I think it was a couple of days ago. Anyway, I'm in the crock pot probably around noonish, I believe. So yeah, so they cook for 4 hours, and I cook it for 4 hours on high. So whether it's chicken breast, pork chops, or yeah, like the chicken thighs, I put them in the crock pot. They come out so good, so tender, and yeah, so that, you know, that's all I cook it for. But let me show you here. So yeah, these are it here. Fresh chicken thighs. But so anyway, and then like I said, in the next clip, I'm gonna show you what they look like. They look so good. And you know, again, it's about fats. You know, that's what keeps everything, keeps you feeling energetic, sustainable, satiated. It keeps your sugar levels sustained. It keeps you fuller longer. There's just so many benefits to it. It doesn't keep you, you know, wanting to just graze all day, or keep the cravings that you have, or we normally have when we're just eating carbs, especially just, you know, just these bad carbs that just keep your sugars up and down. Those are the ones that make you crave. Those situations are what make you crave. So yeah, throughout the day, I just feel not hungry. I am just not hungry. You know, when I had my coffee, that kept me sustained for the next couple of hours until breakfast. And even when I made my breakfast this morning, I was not starving. I probably could have skipped breakfast or lunch, you know, when I had my eggs, until probably dinner. But I feel like I don't want to skip all that and just have dinner. I don't know. I'm still not on that level yet to where I just want to have one meal a day. I don't know. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Those of you who are keto experts or ketovore or carnivore experts, let me know in the comments, because I don't know. I hear so many different things on, you don't want to eat, you know, just calories, just so few calories, because that's when you start having issues. So that's what I'm afraid of. I don't want to have too few calories to where I'm only eating like 6 or 7, maybe 800 a day in calories, because that's my fear. I mean, already I went through, it's been a year that I've already lost like 50 something pounds. And I started off with doing started doing intermittent fasting right away. And I think it was just the lazy, dirty dirty intermittent fasting, to where it wasn't really, I wasn't cutting out the bad carbs yet, anything like that, just doing the intermittent fasting. And that's when I started losing all the hair. It wasn't just the healthy way yet. And I started losing, and just now, a year later, the shedding is slowing down. So it's like everything's now just catching up. So I don't want to do anything to jeopardize my health. I mean, I'm 46, almost 47 next month. So I don't want to do anything to jeopardize that. So that's why I'm just like, and I intermittent fast already. I do, you know, pretty much the ketovore. I keep my carbs at, you know, 20 and below. You know, I do the healthy fats. I, you know, have my 2 meals. I really, you know, keep my proteins at a, you know, normal, I feel like a normal, you know, total gram amount. So I feel like I'm doing pretty good and I feel good. That's just it. You know, I feel good. I feel healthy. I have great energy. I mean, I just feel great. I mean, I have so much energy. I feel like I don't have to nap. I feel great. And that's just it, is I don't want to do anything to jeopardize what I'm feeling or doing. So that's why, you know, like I said, you know, I could have skipped my lunch/breakfast, but I don't want to, you know, go any lower because, and I don't count my calories. I just have the macro app and I enter, right now I still use the app just because, just a guide. I'm not an expert. I mean, I've been doing the keto plan for 6-7 weeks. So I'm not an expert by any means. So that's why I use the app, but it's not to count calories. It's more to see where I'm at, gauge where I'm at, you know, as far as fats, proteins. And as far as carbs, I already know where I'm at daily because I pretty much eat the same things all the time. So as far as the caloric intake, that's what kind of scares me because I don't want to go really low. I mean, I'm eating, anyway, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but yeah, that's my only fear on that is I don't want to have such a deficit that it's hurting me in the long run. I don't want my metabolism to get screwed up or anything like that. Anywho, the next clip talks about, you know, the chicken thighs that I made and how I made them. And I'm not sure if I talk about what I put in them, but it's 2 packages and it's usually like six thighs or so. And I put seasonal pepper and Himalayan salt and they come out pretty yummy. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for taking your time out to watch. Please give it a thumbs up if this is something you like. And if you want more videos like this, please let me know. Please subscribe. And again, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, I just wanted to show you being on the ketovore lifestyle. I just wanted to show you how I make my chicken. So basically this is chicken thighs and this is how I make it. So here are the chicken thighs. It doesn't look good, but it tastes fabulous. So I just put it in my crock pot. I put probably about 6 to 8 thighs in here with about 2 cups of chicken broth. And then I use season all spices and I let it cook for about 4 hours on high in the crock pot. And let me tell you, these thighs come out very tender and very good. So this is my dinner. So I eat probably about two thighs. And I had 2 thighs with a few Brussels sprouts and very delicious. So again, sorry about the camera. So I just thought I'd show you.